What's going on, everyone? Sports back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Goran Dragic and the trade that the Toronto Raptors made involving Goran Dragic as they have shipped him off to the San Antonio Spurs. Before I start off, I just want to let everyone know I'm going to make 3 or 4 videos within the next, hour or two. I'm going to make a video. Obviously, this video, I'm going to make a separate video for the Harden and Simmons trade because that's obviously worthy of its own video. Going to be, a lot to talk about in that video. And then I'm going to make a video on every trade, like on all the trades throughout the day, and I'm going to explain what I think about them. And then I might have a little hypothetical video on a possibility for the Toronto Raptors. That might follow, but this one is about Goran Dragic and the Toronto Raptors. As we all knew, they have, they were interested in trading him. They finally did, but Dragic isn't going to play for the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to buy him out, and the most likely team he ends up with is the Dallas Mavericks. But the Raptors also, along with Dragic, they had to ship off a first-round pick in 2022. Which, isn't the best thing, but it is protected. It's lottery protected. So if the Raptors if they have pick 1 to 14 this year, they keep the pick. If they have, and then that goes to next year, the first round pick, but is protected from pick 1 to 13. I would believe they're going to be picking within the 20 to 25 range this year. So that pick will go to the Spurs, more than likely. And in return, the Raptors are getting Thaddeus Young, Drew Eubanks, and a 2022 second round pick, which belongs to the Detroit Pistons. So that pick, if the draft were tonight, would be 31 overall. So it would be the first pick in the second round. So it's practically a first-round pick. And honestly, I'm not mad about it at all because if you think about it, the Raptors, they had to make this happen. They didn't want to pay to buy out Dragic, and they obviously didn't want him here. He didn't want to be here. So this trade, realistically, it's a weak draft class, and we're moving back 10 spots. And when you get to the 25 range, we're going to be moving back roughly 10 spots in the draft, which is nothing crazy. Just looking at Thaddeus Young, he's a guy who is on an expiring contract, but the Raptors hold his bird rights. So, if we want to re-sign him, we will have every opportunity to do that. And I could definitely see him being here beyond this season. He's a guy who's a veteran. He's lengthy. He could shoot the ball. Considering what his size is, he could shoot. So he's definitely not a awful player. And he's a guy that I think is definitely decent. You're definitely getting a decent player in return for Goran Dragic, and he's definitely a guy who's going to play. He's going to play. He's going to get minutes, and the Raptors, this was the only trade they made today, so I would think they're going to go out in the buyout market and potentially look, and see what they can get. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what they do in the buyout market. I think, possibly they pick up somebody, but I do like Thaddeus Young. I think he's a guy who is he's lengthy, and he's definitely going to play, and he's a guy who is definitely the type of player you want around, especially if you go on a playoff run. He's that veteran that he really gives your team many benefits. As a Raptor fan, though, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought that they were going to get something a little bit better in return for Dragic. I definitely didn't think we were going to have to trade a first-round pick to get rid of his contract. I thought we would trade him to a team that was actually going to use him, but that ultimately wasn't the case, and I don't doubt that Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster went through every scenario and tried to see what they could have gotten. But that's really all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on this trade involving Goran Dragic and Thaddeus Young. Those are the two main pieces in the deal. Hopefully Thaddeus Young's able to have an impact on the Raptors and not just be a rental player. And hopefully he's able to sign here on a cheap deal moving forward beyond this season. But that's all I got in the video, you guys. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and tune in for the rest of the videos I'm going to make today regarding the NBA. Let's go Raptors.